Hello, and welcome to day 6, our final day of the Starter Cleaning Business Challenge with Made in Business. And today we are going to talk about what does it take to run a cleaning business? Any business, because running a business, like I've said multiple times over this week, is hella hard. So let's have a look at some of the qualities and skills you will need to be a good business owner. Take a little look at all these words on the screen. How many of these words do you identify yourself with? How many of these words do you think you could, with the right skills or mentoring or training, develop? How many of these skills could you attach to a particular manager that you may have had in your past? What about that manager was particularly good? How did they make you feel as an employee? And along with the good comes the bad. So these are some qualities of a bad business owner. Some of these qualities, such as control freak, can sort of fall into the good qualities as well, because in the beginning, you definitely need to be a control freak to have the passion and the dedication and the motivation to get your business off of the ground. However, when your business grows, you need to unlearn how to be a control freak. So, like we said when we were talking about processes, you have to let go of all the knowledge that's in your head to be able to document it so you can train other people. Otherwise, you're going to find it very hard to get past just you in the business. Or if you do develop a team, you're going to find yourself being a stressed Eric in no time at all because you don't know how to delegate and you don't know how to pass work on and how to let go of work. So in the beginning, it's good. As you grow and progress, it is not so good. So again, have a look at these words. How many of these words, honestly now, and it's just me and you here, do you identify with? How many of these things do you think, yeah, I totally do that? Like one of the things I'm very guilty of is I can procrastinate like a mother fluffer. So to procrastinate means you will find literally anything in the world to do except the actual task that you should do. And most of the time, that task takes like 10 minutes, but you've built it up into something crazy in your brain. So we all have bad qualities, or maybe not bad, less desirable qualities. But if we become aware of them, we can work on them and we can grow and develop as a business owner. So there are many ways that you can improve your business skills. You're doing it right now by being on this course. So congratulations to you for taking this 6-day challenge, because you are ahead of all of the cleaning businesses that are going to start on the same day as you, that haven't done their market research, that haven't looked into the business structure and decided what works for them, that haven't looked at the many different cleaning services that are available and which one would suit them and their life and their home. So you are already ahead of the pack. And to stay ahead of the pack, you can keep learning with online courses. You could go to college or night school if you want to do a particular qualification in marketing, for example. And also good old YouTube, where you will find me under Made in Business, as well as many other great cleaning YouTubers and generic business YouTubers that you can learn many different skills from. Find yourself a coach or a mentor. So a coach, you want to be looking for somebody who has walked the path that you wish to walk. When you go online, you will find lots of people that will say they're gurus or experts or cleaning coaches and this, that, and the other. Do market research, use them skills because they're transferable on coaches that you're looking for. Go and have a look on their LinkedIn. Go and have a look at their website. Go and have a look at their YouTube or wherever they've got socials. What is it that they promise or say that they can help you with? And where are they in their business? Have they done what you want to do? Have they built a team? Have they built a 6 or 7 figure business? Have they sold a business? Have they franchised a business? Have they done and seen the things that you need help with? Join a mastermind or a membership group with like-minded individuals. So as I've mentioned before, you will find many clean and book groups online on Facebook that you can join. And I have just started a new one for Maid in Business called Productive and Profitable Cleaning Business Owners. There, I want to create a community of new startup cleaning businesses and seasoned cleaning business owners, and we can all work together, support each other, and grow and thrive together. Join a networking group, preferably one that's got a coaching or a learning element to it. Federation of Small Business does networking, Chamber of Commerce does networking. There will be niche and private local networking in your local area. If you go along to them, it also helps with getting you out the house and meeting other people and meeting other business owners. I am still in touch with many people that all started their business in 2008. When I started my business, we used to go to a networking event called Jelly, and it was great. And I'm still in touch with many, many of those people. And it was basically a community hub where we worked together. So, I'd be working on whatever I was doing for my business, and the other people on the tables would be working on whatever they were doing in their business, but we sat together, we were able to brainstorm together, and it brought, a little bit of that kinship and friendship and support network, which is really important when you're starting and growing a business, because it can be very lonely. Be committed to your ongoing learning and development. I've been in business development and sales roles for 25 years. I built my business over the past 16 years. This year, so far, we are in October. I'm in October 24. You might be in a different month when you see this. But from January to October 24, so far this year, I've taken 17 courses. And I have 3 that I am aiming to finish by the end of October. And by the end of the year, I'm probably going to have done about 25, 30 courses. The algorithm changes like this. Marketing changes. We've now got the birth of AI, and that changes by the day. Excuse my dog barking. It is important to keep on business skills, to keep with trends and tactics and business ideas as your business grows and develops. It is always changing. Where you are now as a startup will change as you start to increase business. It'll change again when you take on a team. It'll change again when you go limited. It'll change again when you go VAT registered. It changes again once you get over 100 grand. It'll change again once you start getting towards the 250,000 and the 500,000. So you, as the business owner, always want to be working on your business skills, as well as your soft skills, which we will talk about in just a second, to be the best cleaner business owner that you can be, and also to be mentally prepared for the next stage and the next stage so you can handle them with ease. So soft skills. Soft skills are non-technical skills and relate to how you work and interact with others. So unlike your hard skills like bookkeeping that I can teach you, there are soft skills that you have to practice and may not come naturally to you. So things that are incorporated in soft skills are things like actively listening. So most people don't actively listen. If you would like to read a really good business book that I recommend, and if you only read one business book, let it be this one, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I listen to or read this book at least once a year. And one of the things that Dr. Stephen Covey talks about is how people listen with the intent to reply. So when you're talking to me, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say to you next. I'm not actively listening to what you are actually saying to me. Active listening is something you can practice all the time. Practice it with your friends, your husband, your wife, your kids, your partner, your milkman, the cashier at the supermarket. Practice actively listening all the time. If you can learn to be silent and to just listen, you will pick up cues that you wouldn't have picked up before. This is especially important when you're in sales cycle or you are speaking to people who might be interested in your service. If you listen closely enough, you will hear what their pain point is and how you can fix it. Other soft skills are how you work with others on a goal and a project. Do you collaborate well? Are you somebody who doesn't like to work in a group? Is this a skill that you could work on by maybe involving yourself in more group projects? Do you seek out feedback and constructive criticism on your management style? So, one of the things about being a business owner is you have to leave your ego, your heart, and a lot of your feelings in the drawer at home because they've got no place in business. Ego, especially. Sometimes, you know, a client might leave you a bad review that you don't think was justified. Sometimes a cleaner might slag you off to somebody else onto the team. It's not personal about you. It is a moan or a gripe or about the business or about how you run things. It is not a personal attack on you, the individual person. I like feedback and constructive criticism because it helps me understand whether I'm not doing something as well as I could be doing it. For example, if you sent me an email on this course saying, I really didn't like this course because of da da da, and I think it could be improved with blah blah blah, I am happy to take that constructive criticism on board and to make myself a better coach, a better presenter, and a better business owner moving forward. So don't ever be afraid of seeking out that constructive criticism and feedback from your customers and from your team as you start to develop one. Educate yourself on emotional intelligence. I'm sure if you go into Google, into YouTube, even into the search bar on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or Snapchat or any of the profiles that you're on and put in emotional intelligence, I'm sure you'll find somebody that is their whole jam that they deal with. So emotional intelligence is the feelings connected around business and how to deal with them, and more importantly, deal with other people's emotional intelligence. This is really helpful when you are reading a client. It's really helpful when you've got members of staff and you're reading them. And it will also help you in your private life to be able to read other people and where they are and how you can help them or how you can bring value to that situation, conversation, etc. A good way to improve your soft skills is to step out of your comfort zone. Go and do things that scare you. Go and try public speaking. Go and do a reel and put your face on there. Go to a networking event and stand up and do a 60-second network pitch. Collaborate maybe with a competitor. If you have got somebody in your local area that offers a service that sort of complements yours or is similar, if there's a way that you can work together, reach out, work with them, step out of your comfort zone, make yourself feel a little bit sick. But I promise you, once you have completed the whatever it is that you do as out of the comfort zone, it will bring fresh confidence. You will have more belief in yourself and it will start to build that mental muscle that you can take on more, you can do more, and you can achieve more because you've just proved it to yourself by doing that thing you never thought you could do. Business owners need to love themselves and take care of themselves because with no business, with no you, there is no business. I can speak to this on a really personal basis. I am someone who has several autoimmune conditions. And I got to the stage where I was spending most of, well, not most, all of my profits really on employing managers, employing supervisors, just to keep my business going because doctors and consultants and specialists had told me I shouldn't be running a business. And I'm sort of like don't tell me I can't do it. Like that's just like a red rag to me. I'm trying to get over that on my own personal development. But I sacrificed parts of my business and my health and my profits just to prove something that I didn't need to prove. Like I said, it's hella hard running a business, and you really need to look after yourself in order to stay mentally well for the challenges of running a business. One of the best ways that you can do this is by having a strict, and I mean strict, underlined, bold, flashing work life balance. If your business is open from 8 till 5, they're your hours, stick to them. If it's 9 till 6, stick to them. If you don't work on the weekends, Don't be going onto the weekends. Put an out of office on your email, put an out of office on your Facebook page. You can also do it on Instagram, where it will send somebody a DM if they like your page, saying, "Thanks for liking your page. We're not open right now. Are we open again on Monday? This is the telephone number." It is very important that you have a switch off. Your clients will try to convince you that they have cleaning emergencies. I promise you, as someone who's been 16 years around the block, there is no such thing. The only time you as a cleaning business owner would need to have your phone on, if it was after 6, for example, and the office was closed, is if you have a cleaner on site still, because for health and safety reasons, they need to be able to get hold of you. Other than that, there is no such thing as a cleaning emergency. And a client texting you or sending a DM or an email at 10 o'clock at night and wanting a reply, no, that's not acceptable. A client messaging you on a Sunday when it's family time, no, not acceptable. Don't get me wrong, in the beginning, you will be so excited, and it is so exciting having a startup, and you pour your heart and soul into it, that you will do these out of hours things. And I know you will. I am just saying to you, please, please, please get yourself out of that habit as quickly as you can. Because you can't go into a shop that's not open and demand that they open late. You can't, if you worked for other people in the past, if it's closed at 6 o'clock, it's closed at 6 o'clock. It's no difference when you run your own business. The only difference is self-employed people will put themselves out there a lot more. And then they end up working 14, 15, 16, 18-hour days and burning out mentally and physically. So please put in a strict work-life balance and stick to your own hours. There is no such thing as a cleaning emergency. Another way to have a good work-life balance is ideally have either 2 phones, or you can have a separate number that you can pay for on a virtual landline, or a double SIM inside of mobile phones. Most of them can do that now, so that you can switch off the work phone. This is going to be especially important for weekends and when you have holidays. You do not want to start having heart palpitations when you're on holiday because your phone's ringing and a pinging and a dinging. You will never ever be able to switch off, which goes back into the work-life balance boundaries. Please start as you mean to go on. I have burnt out mentally and physically because I just was nose down and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding until I was physically stopped by my own self and hospitalized many times. So please start as you mean to go on. Make sure you've got a healthy lifestyle as much as you can. This is, not groundbreaking news. You will hear this message a million times, a million different ways, but making sure you're eating well, you're moving your body outside of clean and doing something for yourself, and you're staying hydrated. Make sure you've got like a protein shake with you, or sandwiches, especially if you are cleaning physically and you're going from clean to clean. It's so easy not to eat. I used to be super guilty of doing it as well. Sleep well. So sleeping, I have a app that I use and I track, and the best thing that I found for me is going to bed at roughly the same time and waking up roughly at the same time. It helps, like you would train a baby, slot you into a routine of bedtime and waking up so that you get the most restful sleep, and you can be clean and fresh and ready to rock and roll in your business the next day. If you have a bad day, if you have done a load of leaflet drops and you've not had a single call, if you have done your best for a client and you still can't keep them happy, if you're thinking, oh my God, this is just so hard and I want to quit, journal it out. Get yourself a piece of paper, get a workbook, and just brain dump. Take everything out of your brain and put it onto a piece of paper. Sometimes you might shock yourself because your subconscious will reveal something to you that you just couldn't think about because you couldn't really see the wood for the trees. So journal it all out. And most importantly, connect with others. So professionally, through networking groups, through Federation of Small Business and the Chamber of Commerce, and also with other cleaning business owners. You can do this online and virtually through private Facebook groups like the one that I've set up called Productive and Profitable Cleaning Business Owners. There's also a bazillion other ones on Facebook, but also try to do it in person as well. It'd be great if you could find somebody who's starting up at the same time as you, that you could have a little WhatsApp group with, or you could chat online if maybe you don't live together. Just somebody who you can nag, you can blart, you can moan, and they understand where you're coming from because you're in the same boat and you can help each other out. And it will help you feel a little bit less lonely because running a business is lonely and it is hard. And as the old saying goes, we get by with a little help from our friends. The reason I created Maid in Business is to help people just like you start their businesses, grow their businesses, get ready to sell or franchise their business, get mop free, get profitable. I am here for it all. Please use and abuse my 16 years of cleaning industry knowledge and experience, and also my previous 10 years of business development and sales experience. There are many ways that we can work together, free and paid. You will find me on Instagram and Facebook. You will find me on YouTube. And as of January 25, there'll be a new video on there every Wednesday. You can find me on the Maid in Business website, where you'll find many free resources as well as blog posts on many different topics. You can come find me on the new sparkly Profitable and Productive Clean and Business Owners Facebook group, where I will be developing a community of startups and more seasoned professionals where we can grow and thrive together. Make sure that you are subscribed to the Made in Business newsletter, where you will get a new email every week with a roundup of posts, any special offers, any news, and some training that will just be specific and special for the email newsletter list. And of course, I've got the done for you templates, workbooks, and ebooks. The shop is going to continue to grow. I have a list like this long of things I want to put in there, but I'm just one woman. So keep your eyes on the shop for things that will be coming up. So what's next? Of course, you're already subscribed to the newsletter because you're here on this course. Please come and say hi to me on socials. Drop me a DM. Say hello to me. Let me know that you took this course. I would love to come follow your pages. I would love to come and see your profiles. I'd love to come and watch you grow and thrive and implement things and be a clean and badass. So please subscribe to me on YouTube as well. New videos every Wednesday. And there's also 90 videos that currently exist on there that you can make your way through until I get to January. And please, last but not least, leave me some feedback or a review on this mini course. Please send me an email or a DM, but email me to hello@maidinbusiness.com. Let me know, what did you learn? Did you learn anything? What was good about it? Do you think anything needs to be added? Would you recommend this to someone who was thinking about starting a cleaning business? And most importantly, if you are someone who has not started and you took this course to be like, I just wonder whether I fit. If you have decided off the back of this course to take a leap and start your business, please contact me, because I would love, 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 love to follow you and your journey from startup to world domination. So please drop me a message. In the future, which you will know because you're going to be on my socials and you're going to be on my newsletter list, I am going to be creating a glow up challenge. So the startup is from 0 to £30,000 a year. This is what you're on now. And then the glow up is going to take us up to 6 figures, get us VAT registered, and we're going to put in some more processes and systems because the business will be much bigger by then. As with the whole week, if you've got any questions, you've got any queries, you've got any thoughts, please email me at hello@maidinbusiness.com. But I would like to thank you for being here, for going through the 6 weeks, for all of your emails, for all of the questions, for all of the feedback. This is the very first course that I have created. You are in the front row of how I'm going to start and scale this business. So I really appreciate you taking the time to be here. And last but not least, the fancy QR code where you will find the links to all of the things that we spoke about, the templates, the shop, the Facebook group, the Facebook page, YouTube, newsletter. It's all there. Everything Made in Business is in that fancy QR code. So once again, thank you for your time. Good luck with starting your business. I wish you nothing but the best and all the success in the world. It's been a pleasure to be with you for the past 6 days, and I look forward to getting to know you and your business more. Take it easy. Bye-bye.